Hey friends, and welcome back to the Trang Nova channel. My name is Trang, and if you don't already know me, I am a speaker and speaking coach for entrepreneurs and coaches to be able to speak with confident authority and be recognized as a visible leader in your business and on stages. Today, we are debunking the biggest speaking myth. So let's get straight into it. The first speaking myth that we are debunking is the idea that you have to speak on stages to be considered a speaker. Let me ask you a question. When was the last time that you opened up your mouth to speak to someone? Chances are it wasn't that long ago. Maybe today, 1 hour ago, 20 minutes ago. And if you are someone who on the regular opens up your mouth to speak to someone, then my friends, you are a speaker. If you are a business owner speaking to your colleagues, to your team members, or your clients, if you are a content creator speaking online, a teacher speaking to her students, a mother speaking to her kids, a doctor speaking to their patients, a friend consoling your friend over a heartbreak, in that moment, you are using your voice and speaking with the intent to influence, inform, entertain, impact, educate, motivate. You are speaking for a particular purpose, which makes you a speaker. So you don't have to be a professional public speaker to have potential impact. Anytime that you open up your mouth, you have the possibility of touching someone and making their life better. And what a beautiful and powerful opportunity that is anytime and anywhere that you go. So with that in mind, even if you are not a professional public speaker, it doesn't mean that speaking training or intentionally improving your communication skills isn't relevant for you. Anyone can improve their ability to interact and deepen their relationships in all facets of their life. Now, the second speaking myth that we're debunking is the idea that your vocal presence is only about your voice. The definition of vocal presence is actually the state where your words, your tone, your expressions, your body language, your emotions all convene and they are engaging and congruent in conveying your message. So it's not actually just about your voice, it's about the whole package of how you deliver your message. Now imagine this, if you are on the receiving end of a pitch and at this point the coach says, yep, so my program is just $6,000 per month. Does that right there make you feel confused and make you feel like you don't trust that coach as much? Is it $6,000 or is it $3,000? When your words don't match your body language, when there is incongruence in the message, it is completely damaging and confusing to that person's point and their authority. So vocal presence is about the whole package. In fact, there are 4 key components to vocal presence. 1 is the words that you use. 2 is how you say those words. 3 is your body language, which includes things like your posture, your hand gestures, and your facial expressions. And 4 is your accessories, what you wear, the jewelry that you wear. So remember, vocal presence, it's not just about your voice. And that's why as a speaking coach, I'm not just focusing on your speaking skills. I'm focusing on everything that contributes to the message that you want to convey. The third speaking myth that we are debunking today is that speaking is secondary to your knowledge and skills. Now let me share with you a story to convey this. The other day, I had the honor of watching one of my friends deliver his thesis summary that he did for his PhD in astrophysics at Harvard University. I know, very smart man. Now when I watched this video, I saw that there was an older man that came up at the start to spend a few minutes introducing my friend. And as I watched the video, I couldn't help but feel sorry for this man. Like, he seemed really nervous. His tonality was lacking confidence. It was very uncertain. And not only that, but every 10 or 15 seconds, he would say, so many filler words that really gave the impression he was not comfortable right there in front of the group of people. So then I texted my friend and I asked, is that older man your supervisor? I mean, he seems really sweet. And this is what my friend sent back to me. Yes, he is one of my supervisors. It is so funny to hear you call him sweet like he's a gentle old man. He's chair of the astronomy department at Harvard, a professor of astrophysics, one of the most famous cosmologists in the world, and the smartest man I have ever met. And in this moment, I couldn't help but laugh. I was like, okay, I I had a 2-minute impression of this guy. Don't blame me because that's what I saw. And that just shows that you can be the most brilliant in your field, in the whole world. But if you struggle to convey your expertise through your speaking, you will only ever be perceived at the level of your ability to communicate. And not only that, it's not just stunting other people's perception of us, it's also stunting our potential influence and impact. Like, we could be the most passionate visionary, but if we struggle to clearly articulate or confidently share those ideas, then we're not going to be able to help other people as much as we could. So of course, your knowledge and your skills in your business, in your technical service is very important. But speaking isn't secondary to your knowledge and skills. I would argue that it's just as important, if not more, than your knowledge and skills. Now, the last myth that I would like to debunk is that you have to be born a natural and charismatic speaker to be good at it. No, you don't have to be born naturally good at it. Like, think about anyone who can play the piano, the violin, ride a bike. Did they come out of the womb being able to do that? No, they had to learn, practice, and master that skill. And speaking is the same. It's a skill that anyone can learn. And I've shared before that when I was young, I didn't know how to speak English. So when I was in school, of course, I was teased and bullied for that. And because of that, I became very withdrawn, quiet, and introverted. And now I am a speaker, and the most common feedback I get is that I'm a very natural and confident speaker. So if I have been able to go on that journey where I've worked on my inner worth as well as the skills of confident and clear speaking, then anyone can as well. But not only that, think about some of the best speakers in the world. Yes, they can be loud and extroverted and charismatic and in your face and rah-rah, like Tony Robbins or Mel Robbins. But sometimes they are introverted and they are quiet, more conservative, more mysterious. And those type of speakers can be some of the most powerful and influential speakers of our time because they're not giving everything away from the get-go. You see them and you feel drawn to find out more about them, and you want to hear what they have to say, because anything that does come out of their mouth, it's going to be so potent. They're not saying things just for the sake of putting out some words. Think of speakers like Maya Angelou, Brené Brown, Emma Watson. These are introverted, quiet speakers, but what they have to share is extremely potent and impactful. So that right there are the 4 speaking myths debunked. I hope that you enjoyed this video and this makes you feel like you have a voice to share no matter who you are, in what field you are in. You have the potential to impact, to help people, and to leave the world a better place than how you were born onto it. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.